everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, y'all, welcome back. Thank you so much, y'all know, for coming back and watching another video. Family, I want to always mention our live streams that we do in the week. Last week we did not go live. I wanted to go live on Sunday, but Sunday was actually Father's Day. So I said, I'll let the fathers and let everyone else enjoy their holiday. But listen, y'all, please keep your notification bells on the YouTube and the Facebook platforms, so you know when we go live. Okay, those live streams are very near and dear to my heart, and at some point we're going to get back to our Thursday nights. We just have to see how it's going to work out, how we're going to navigate back to that Thursday night. All right, y'all, and y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. Y'all know, if you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button for your girl, okay? And y'all know also too, the EDAC group coaching with community. Oh, y'all, if you ready to heal, okay, and move forward, if you are ready to make that investment in your healing, make sure you turn your notification bells on. We are going to be popping up this week. We are going to be accepting some new clients in that coaching program. And so I want you all to be ready on the YouTube and Facebook platforms. Make sure you have your notification bells on. Also, Seduced by Satan, pinned in the description below. Y'all, if y'all have been reading the comment section like I have, people have been posting about this book. Y'all, this book is something else. I'm telling you, it's something else. When I was reading a manuscript for the book and I was actually writing my portion of the book and just reading through it, yeah, I could not believe that people actually behave this way. It was just crazy to see how cerebral narc truly gets down. Listen, it's your next read. Pearl clincher, jaw dropper. Make sure you pick it up today. The link is pinned in the description below. Let's jump into the topic of this video. What happens when that narcissist, what happens when the narcissist actually, when they actually know, when they know that you know, and you getting ready to lead them birds? See, it's one thing to leave them because they're being disrespectful, and because they are so disrespectful. It's one thing to leave them because of that, but it's a whole nother situation to leave that bird because you know what time it is. Okay, so that's what we're gonna talk about on this video. So what happens is this. Okay, so you're going with, you're with the narcissist. You guys have been at it for a while, or however long you've been with the narcissist. And that narcissist is doing some things that you know is just crazy. You're like, okay, so I need to understand what's really going on in this situation. Why is this fool acting like this? This is a whole clown that I'm dealing with. I'm telling y'all something. These backwards walking giraffes, they will cut up on you like time after time. And I'm talking about day after day, minute by minute, hour by hour. They don't care. But honey, when you know, when some of y'all that had done jumped on that internet and you had done typed in some of them crazy things that narcissist was doing to you, and some of the stuff that they were saying, and then one of my videos popped up. Yeah, that right there. So not only were you working with the fact that these birds were actually disrespectful, but they were disordered too, along with being diseased in their mind. Yeah, because see, what you have to understand about this disorder, it's a whole disorder, and the person never changes. Oh no, you ain't gonna get a change out of these birds. These backwards flying pigeons with the feathers missing, baby, they come to lock you in. And not only that, they want to lock you into their craziness, that crazy making that they have going on. So your new normal is crazy. Make that make sense. Your new normal is crazy, okay? But that's what they do. But honey, when they find out that you know, and you getting ready to go ahead and go because you already know, okay, let me tell you what they're going to do. See, first of all, what they're going to do is they're going to run it back. When I say run it back, they're going to try to, because you probably already done let on a little bit. Some of y'all probably had already let on a little bit. Some of y'all probably called them a narcissist. But you had slipped up and let the narcissist hear you listening to a couple videos about narcissists and stuff like that. So the narcissist is watching, right? And so they said, oh, okay. So they've been doing some research. Okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to make this backfire in their face and make it seem like they the crazy one, not me. Okay. So this is what the narcissist will do. And they know you finna go because you know now. They're going to act completely normal. Okay? It's gonna blow your mind. You're going to be sitting up there. Not only are they going to love bomb, but literally they are going to almost like take on your character. This is where they start imitate, what they call it, imitating or emulating you. Okay, imitating you. And this is where you will also see them use some of the same words you use, some of the language you say, some of the things, some of the thoughts that you've shared with them. They'll tell you, oh, I was just thinking so-and-so, so-and-so. You like, really? Because I told you that 2 weeks ago. Yeah. They'll start saying stuff like that. They'll start, oh, did you need anything? Did you want me to do anything? Blah, 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 blah. And you sitting back there looking like, what in the world just happened right here? I mean, they'll carry on for as long as possible. Usually they can't carry it on for more than maybe a good hot 2 weeks. Okay? About like that. And some of them don't even last that long. All they're doing at this point is they are trying to take on your personality, okay? To make you rethink what you've learned and what you've observed about these birds, to make you rethink it. That cognitive dissonance kicks in and you like, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. So then you begin to back down. You start acting more start acting more like you used to. You're not in that whole mode where you're short with them. You're trying to cut their conversation off, trying to, you know how you do when you're getting ready to leave somebody and you about to get on up out of there. Okay, so you pull back out of that. This is what they want you to do. They want you to do that because they want you to question your reality, okay? So once you do that, y'all gonna testify in the comments below. Once you do that, them birds gonna lower their hammer down one more time. Yeah, they are. Cause see, and while they're watching you, observing you go back and forth in your mind, they laughing about it. Cause they like, ooh, I got them. They thought they knew who they had. And they lowered that hammer down one more time, and you saw that bird for who they were. Uh-oh. Now. Yeah, that one right there. And baby, let me tell you something. When that mask dropped and you saw it for real this time, because you've been seeing it. But see, the narcissist made you go back on what you knew. Then they acted a fool again. Yeah, that's when you really knew. And see, this is what happens. So what they gonna do now that you like, no, I ain't coming up off of it this time. They gonna try to go back to that love bombing. Now this time they ain't gonna go back to trying to emulate you. They don't have that much energy left. They just gonna go back and try to pull a love bomb and a future fake out real quick. That didn't work, boo-boo. You might as well cancel. Look, go on and cancel all your holiday plans on that one, bro. It ain't gonna work this time. But this is how they act, y'all. I want y'all to know this is what happens when they know that you know them and you about to go. Yeah. They gonna do it. Cause see, what they have to try to do is they got to try to make you feel like what you're really feeling and seeing is not what you're feeling and seeing. And then when they reel you back that time and then they act a fool again, these backwards walking giraffes. Woo, baby. That's when they're going to really show you. And the reason they act like that when they pull you back like that is because they're like, how dare you think in your mind that you're going to ever leave me? How dare you? I'll show you what time it is. I sure will. I'll show you what time it is. And let's see what you do after this. You see what I'm saying? And so what they're literally trying to do is they trying to leave you in the dust, baby. I'm talking about in a pillar of their cesspool of disrespect and everything else. And when they pull you back, y'all gonna testify. They treated you so bad when that hammer went down again. Baby, let me tell you something. The disrespect and everything else went to another level. Why? Because they was getting revenge on the fact that you made them work hard to try to become somebody they know they ain't. They know they're not that person. They know they're not that person. But you made them work hard to do that. And now they got you back in their clutches. You're going to see what time it is in a minute. And that's why they behaved the way that they did. But baby, let me tell you something. Once you know who these clowns are, don't ever go back on what God has showed you. Whatever God has shown you in that whole situation, don't you ever go back off of that, because you got to understand, in order to reveal the inner workings of a man, it takes Holy Spirit to do that. And God just has that much love and grace for us that he will show us the enemy's hand. You just got to believe what you're seeing. You understand what I'm saying? What he's showing you. And like Maya Angelou says, when somebody shows you who they are, you better believe them the first time. Don't wait for time 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Believe them the first time, family. All right. So this is what happens when the narcissist knows that you know and you ready to go. All right. So I love y'all. Y'all take really good care of yourselves. I see you all on the next video, fam. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.